All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. I am super excited to be here with not only a customer of RudderStack, but obviously we're here. This is all about Snowflake and our partnership with them. So we will dive right in today. We've got a quick session for you on activating AI for smarter marketing. And we're going to dig into some really cool use cases with Jaja Finance. So, quick introductions before we get started. I'm Brooks. I run product marketing here at RudderStack. Have been on the RudderStack team for almost 5 years. So I've gotten to see just all kind of cool things that our customers are doing, and excited for Wayne to share some of that today. And also for a chance to get to hear from Patrick about some of the awesome things going on at Snowflake. So Wayne, I'll pass it off to you. Quick intro, and then we'll dive into the meat of our presentation here.
Yeah, so Wayne Kavanagh, I'm a CTO and CIO here at Jaja Finance. We're a credit card provider, both direct to customers and white label.
Cool. Patrick.
And I'm Patrick Crosby, industry principal here at Snowflake. I focus on marketing technology, so working with all of our amazing customers and partners in the marketing technology space.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we will dive on in here. And before we get to really what I think we all came here and hearing from Wayne and how they're using RudderStack and Snowflake to really get a better understanding of their customer journey and optimize that, especially doing some really cool things with AI actually that they have built all in-house. Want to give a quick overview of RudderStack for those of you who may not be as familiar with our tool. So RudderStack is customer data infrastructure that makes it easy for you to collect, transform, and deliver customer event data wherever it's needed downstream in real time. And we provide a robust suite of governance tools as well. So I'll quickly walk through this diagram here. So we have 16 plus SDKs that make collection from any source system really easy. So your websites, applications, even a webhook source that makes it easy for you to grab event data from other source systems. And then you can send that downstream and transform it in flight to implement all kind of use cases. So we have templates for things like data formatting, cleaning, filtering, even enriching that data in flight. And you can also do custom transformations with JavaScript or Python. Really, the sky is the limit for what you can do with transformations in flight. And then you can send that data downstream either in real time straight to business tools or straight to Snowflake. And actually, in real time, you can stream the data there as well. And you can also send data to other kind of lower level streaming infrastructure that you may have, Kafka, PubSub. You can use RudderStack as your kind of collection and governance layer to get it into those systems. And so a little more on RudderStack and Snowflake. Like I said, RudderStack makes integration with Snowflake extremely easy. You can get kind of comprehensive customer journey data, make sure it's clean, make sure it's compliant, and then send it directly to Snowflake. And we give you the kind of power to simplify and move faster, but we also give you that code level control for when you need it. So you really get the best of both worlds, right? It's simplified, but you still have the control to unlock really any use case. And we have from the beginning built what we've always said is like we have built RudderStack with the data cloud as a first class citizen. So we have robust integrations with Snowflake, and we also have a product called Profiles that makes it easy for you to build Customer 360 in Snowflake so that you can get all of your customer data into Snowflake and then take full advantage of Snowflake to model that data and then move it downstream to unlock all kind of use cases. Patrick, anything to add? Anything to add here from what you've seen?
Yeah, I would just say I think partners like RudderStack are really sort of best in class solutions around leveraging Snowflake and helping customers leverage Snowflake as a source of truth for all of their customer marketing data and insights in a really streamless way. And so we know that Yaya, for example, is leveraging the combination of RudderStack and Snowflake to drive those marketing needs in a really scalable and flexible way. And it's something that we see across a variety of customers and a variety of partners like RudderStack.
Okay, awesome. Well, Wayne, that's the end of my spiel. I'm excited for you to actually back that up with real world
Yes.
real world evidence. So tell us a little bit first, maybe before we even jump into the use case, just give us kind of context. What is Jaja Finance? And then we'll talk about RudderStack and Snowflake.
Cool. Yeah. So Jaja, you said it right, not Jaja. So Jaja Finance, we're a credit card provider, both direct to customer and also white label. So we have partners such as Bank of Ireland and ASDA. We're a bespoke credit card provider. So you can pick and choose whether or not we just provide the credit card, whether the customer's yours, ours, or whether or not. So we do the call center for the the partner. It could be, yes, bespoke. You can pick and choose the services you need from us as you like. So that's what Yaya does. We yeah. So we were actually a RudderStack customer for quite a while, but not Snowflake. Sorry, Patrick. So yeah, we were yeah. So but we had a big problem with our data platform, and we migrated over to Snowflake. Now it was a whole re-architecture of the whole environment. And we did realize during this time we were using RudderStack very, very light touch. Okay,
Mhm.
not the way it should be. Now, we're starting to use it. Yep,
Just to clarify, when you're saying it wasn't until you moved to Snowflake that you really kind of started fully utilizing RudderStack?
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly
Awesome.
right. Yeah. So especially like the first use case, it's around like so the challenges we had. Yeah, we didn't have the data all in one place. It was all over the place. To be very fair, we had a bit here, a bit there, and it wasn't centralized. Now with not only when we did the new platform moving over to Snowflake, it was architected in a right way, in the correct way. We didn't have visibility on drop-offs. Okay, so when I say drop-offs for us, this is when the customers are applying for a credit card. Okay, and as I mentioned, like the legacy solutions there, look, as I mentioned, it was all over the place. People were looking in Google, they were looking in Redshift, they were looking in Tableau. It wasn't centralized. So, look, with our customer journey, I'll start with that. Now, when someone's applying for a credit card, they go through 7 different pages. This is how they used to do it. Now, we were able to identify pain points. Okay, and we've made things easier or changed the journey to stop those drop-offs. Okay, so before we were unfortunately one of the worst in class on when people were applying for a credit card, that people would drop off the journey. Now, the way that people apply for a credit card with us is either direct or through a credit card aggregator. Now, we've been able to bump this up some days up to 60%, which is best in class. Okay, so if you go to an aggregator, you go to our website, and apply, well, 60% of all the people that come to us, it's around 60%. So this is very, very good. The other area where we're using it is in our rewards and marketing area. So we're able to make a profile of our customers and target the type of credit card rewards they get or the type of marketing material they're getting. Now, as I said, so one of our partners is Asda. We have others, but we can target the type of marketing that gets to them, or the type of rewards they get. So if you're using your credit card and you shop at a certain place, we can target the type of reward you get based on different like mini games that we have within the app, and you get points, and then you can spend those points. And lastly, but not least, my most favorite topic is AI. So we built an AI chatbot in-house, which we were a very, very, very early adopter of this. So we built this using AWS infrastructure, Bedrock. And so a lot of these metrics, so when someone's using the chatbot, they get annoyed, they drop off, and we were able to identify where in the chats they were dropping off or on what pages on our app they needed help. So they're the three different areas. It has really been a game changer, especially on I call it MBO, but on the new customer journey. It's really giving us an advantage over our competitors. It is. We're able to make decisions based on real-time data, and they're making the decision tomorrow, and we've already made the decision, so it's good.
Yeah, love it. Cool. Well, Patrick, will you wrap us up? Just tell us a bit more. Tell us a bit more about Snowflake. Some of the exciting things that y'all have going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So Wayne, thank you. It was amazing to hear how you're leveraging Snowflake and RudderStack together to really accelerate your goals around marketing and AI. But we'd love to talk a little bit more about Snowflake and sort of what we're doing more broadly for customers and partners in this space. And so when you think about Snowflake and the AI data cloud that we provide, it's ultimately purpose built to meet the needs of customers who are, trying to tackle challenges around things like data silos or disparate data in a variety of disconnected systems. They're trying to, understand and dig into the transparency and visibility of their data. And ultimately, they're trying to reduce friction around real-time use cases and ultimately unlocking some of the amazing innovation that comes from AI right now. And so Snowflake, at the end of the day, some of the things that we really talk about and things that we see our customers leveraging are the fact that Snowflake is easy, Snowflake's connected, and it's trusted. And so for easy, Snowflake is a single cloud service for all of your data that's simple to manage, even for lean teams who are looking to focus more on how they interact with customers versus trying to figure out how to munge and manage their data. It's highly elastic, so it essentially scales essentially effortlessly and allows you to handle sort of peaks and troughs in your demand, and you can scale down to optimize cost. And it's actually integrated with best-in-class AI tools. We have native tools like Cortex Analyst and Cortex Search, and more recently, talk to your data capabilities available through Snowflake Intelligence. And then we work with a variety of partners who are also offering native AI tools in specific use cases for marketing, for example. Snowflake is connected, and so we have seamless, zero copy data sharing access for a broad ecosystem of partners and data providers. So solution partners and technologies like RudderStack, and then organizations that are providing data and insights to organizations that can enrich their customer data with unique identity and things like that. And at the end of the day, it's trusted. So it's built around a unified governed platforms with security at the core. And so it gives you the control and confidence that you need to really scale and grow your business.
Awesome.
Patrick, just one thing. The reason we chose Snowflake was actually because of the security. That's why
Hmm.
we went to it. So yeah, sorry to butt in there, but that was the reason we went from RudderStack to Snowflake. The security features it gave us and ability to
From
mask data.
from
Yeah,
Redshift to Snowflake.
exactly right. Oh, sorry.
No,
Apologies. Yeah, from
no
Redshift
worries.
to
No worries.
Snowflake. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and it's something that we see specifically in organizations that are dealing in like financial services and those types of markets where there's different types of regulations. More even customers just have different demands around sort of privacy, security, and governance when you're dealing with their money at the end of the day. And so that's something that we commonly see in spaces like this.
I'll
Um,
I'll jump in there and just make the point as well, because I think I may have left this out earlier. While RudderStack provides the infrastructure to move your data, RudderStack does not store any of your data permanently. So I think that Wayne, kind of plays into this as well, is you're able to use RudderStack to move the data into Snowflake. And it lives then on your own infrastructure, not RudderStack's.
And then the other thing I'll talk about is the ecosystem. So, Snowflake AI Data Cloud is a platform that provides a ton of solutions and capabilities for customers and partners. But it's really the ecosystem that allows customers like Jaja to unlock some really valuable insights and drive their businesses. So, this ecosystem includes AI and application and services, but it provides and unlocks advanced use cases for businesses across a variety of different verticals. So with this, you get access to live, ready to query data. You get top performing AI models. You get a network of industry solution partners all working together. And so as you can see here on the diagram, this ecosystem includes companies that like retailers or restaurants. It's got data providers. There's going to be applications, AI solutions, service partners, and all of these are providing important capabilities across media and advertising to really help you build and drive customer experiences and customer engagement. So what we see for a lot of our customers is that Snowflake is acting as that intelligence layer that's helping to drive just the future of marketing and unlocking some of these interesting new AI use cases and innovation.